Take roll call there, Ann?
I know Alderman Barzak's excused. I haven't heard from Alderman Singstock.
Okay, well, he might be here. He said he was going to be here.
Okay.
Okay.
Chair?
Yes.
I move for approval of the minutes. Are you going to do that?
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. Of the May 28th meeting, the regular meeting, the recess meeting of June 4th and June 18th of 2013.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Now let's move to Dawn Murray. Dawn Murray. Okay. It's a renewal. You know why you're here.
Yes.
The OWI. It's our practice always to bring somebody in because you're serving alcohol. You should know better than to know when not to drive and everything. And so we had to bring you in again.
Okay.
Get any more of these, you're risking losing your license.
Right.
Okay. Anybody else?
Mr. Chair?
Alderman Rope?
I'm hoping that the fellow in the brewer's shirt gave you a ride here tonight.
Oh, he did. It's my
Okay.
boss. Absolutely.
I'll move approval.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Matters acted on tonight will go to the full council, and we meet on Monday, July 1st, and as soon as they're approved, then they'll be signed by the mayor and available for pickup on the next day or be mailed to you
Okay.
after mayor. And that would apply to anybody else here tonight getting a license. We're good to go?
That's it? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Lieutenant Lozano.
He wrote a letter to withdraw his bartender application.
Oh, okay.
And then we have
Right.
another one for
Right.
the
Yours.
Class B Tavern. So number two,
Yes.
if we could
Okay,
do a
so-
vote on number two, the bartender, to place it on file.
Place it on file,
So
okay.
moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to be, that's right, you're taking over the...
I'm going to be the owner.
You're going to be the owner, well, you're leasing the bar, right?
Right.
Okay. So, okay. Have you ever done this before?
No, new experience, new adventure.
Adventure's closer than experience.
I'm retired now, so.
Not anymore, you're not.
No, I've heard that twice already today.
Mr. Chair?
Alderman Weigel.
You're going to have a manager, somebody help you, who's familiar with all the laws?
I might get my daughter. She's very familiar with all that stuff.
Okay, so she's worked in other licensed
Yeah.
establishments, and you're familiar with all the laws. You know you can't go to the liquor store and buy your liquor and
Yes,
beer. Okay.
I got that.
To buy it from licensed
I
wholesalers
got this
and
from,
all that. You know, the closing time is not a suggestion, that's...
Oh, yes.
Okay, all that stuff. And also, we expect you to let your staff know, and we'll tell this to all of our new applicants tonight also, that we expect you to be allies with the police when there's a problem.
Oh, by all means.
There have been cases where staff in a bar have hidden evidence or lied to the police or conveniently not seen anything. When there's problems, we expect you to call the police.
Right.
And when the police arrive, we expect you to be helpful, and your
course.
staff. Okay. So, and could I ask what you retired from? What business?
CNC machinist.
Okay. Here in West
No,
Allis?
in Whitewater, 37 years.
And,
long time.
Definitely different.
what kind of establishment do you
It's
plan?
a job shop. We do all kinds of...
No, I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry.
back to the liquor license.
It's going to be a pub and grub.
Okay.
Actually, that's what it's called. It's a pub and grub.
You're going to keep the 1022, or are you going to...
No, we're going to keep the same name, same everything. We just had the inspectors come in today, and we had one violation, which was the toilet seat was not the right one.
Okay. Well, that's a minor one.
That's in the process of being changed.
Okay, do I have a motion?
Move approval, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, so the whole council votes on this on the 1st, which you wouldn't be able to get your license till the 1st anyways.
Okay.
So you can pick it up on the 2nd?
Providing all necessary requirements
Right.
on that.
There's one
Okay.
other thing,
there is, I know there's 2 Lozanos, you have something in Vicente as well, is that?
Right.
Just make sure you put senior in all the documents that you submit so we can distinguish between the two
Okay.
in the future.
Okay, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Okay. So, okay.
Okay?
Lloyd Purcell.
Thank you, guys. Ladies?
You bet. Have a good evening.
No.
Okay, you know why you're here?
2 reasons, probably. Team Karma, which is Kai Boss a long time ago. I talked to Chad Evenson with the police department a long time ago. This was checked out fairly well. We talked to the sergeant. I think they pulled the wool over eyes, is what I think.
Who's this?
They were supposed to be a fundraiser, supposed to be a radio station involved. I think it was the guys that were in before. We threw them out the second time they were in there. This was the letter they gave us, Sergeant Strauss. I talked to him. He thought everything looked okay. This is references, the radio station he gave me. But like I said, the first one, they must have kept it under wraps. The second one didn't look good to us, and I threw them out.
Okay.
And I talked to Chad Evenson a week after that. He called me, and I told him, I said, I think I know what you're calling, and don't worry about it, it's taken care of.
So basically what you did is you leased the hall out.
Correct. We leased the hall out, not knowing what it was really about.
So you weren't running
We didn't
it
even know
yourself?
this name.
No, we
Team
weren't.
Karma, I never heard of it.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman? Sir, were you aware the privy of the fact that there was certain pictures on the social media? You're probably well aware of what they are.
Never saw him.
No.
Didn't know anything about it.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
that
we
was
had-
complimentary
we had that
to
one
your business.
What?
for April 5th. That was one of the ones that were there. We're just serving alcohol and stuff, and I don't know.
No, there was no alcohol.
Oh, they got Jello shots down the bottom.
I don't know the 2 dates. The first one was an adult
same
thing. The second one
Was all
supposed to be
kids.
kids.
All children.
And with the radio station was supposed to be involved, regardless, we didn't see this.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm not sure when you first came to the committee of the council for your license that you were really upfront in terms of what was going to happen down there. That you were going to be subletting the area for whatever activities it might be, because it's too often we hear the fact that we weren't aware of the fact what was going on. It took us 2 or 3 incidents until we knew what was occurring. With the kibosh on it, won't happen again. You came to us at the get-go indicating what type of business you're going to have there. That place always had a very strong reputation within the community, and nothing like this has really occurred down there. And we hope this doesn't ever happen again.
Well, it turns out these are the guys that were in there that had the problem with the police department
Right.
last time. We didn't know that.
Well,
It was totally misled to us. It was supposed to be a radio station and a fundraiser, and it's right here in this letter.
Yeah,
It shows the
'cause
radio station.
Well, I think anybody wants to run it for something like that, I think you should look at the literature and everything that they're putting out first.
I didn't
Because
know.
I just went online and looked at, some of the names that are on here, and I'm reading that stuff, and it just, just by seeing it, you knew it was going to be problems.
Yeah, I
So-
didn't know they were even media advertising it. I thought it was just some kind of a group thing that they were doing, and they didn't really...
Well, we didn't get any complaints from, maybe, stepped in or something.
Chad Evenson said you could call him. They were there. They,
Went through
no
everything.
problems.
Yeah, we read that.
I had a good conversation actually with 3 or 4 of the officers, which had a lot to do with why I threw them out later that night. So
Yeah, so it's, these, I understand why people do the teen things, but it never comes out. It seems like all these things are always prompt. And Tanner Falls is a good place. We don't want to get a bad reputation of it.
no, definitely not. I mean, the only reason we even looked at it was because they said fundraiser.
Right.
I believe in fundraisers. So,
Right.
so.
Okay, do I have a motion?
Mr. Chair.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
We oppose? Okay, that's it.
Michael O'Connor.
Michael Connor? Okay, we'll hold it.
One more hold.
No, this is the first one.
Yeah, one more. Hugo Juarez.
Hello? Oh, yeah. Okay, you're here because of, you had somebody come in there.
Oh, Mr. Chair?
May 25th?
Mr. Chair, if I could?
Okay, go ahead.
I guess I didn't, you understand why you're here, this?
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess I didn't understand if this person who the police describe as highly intoxicated was a patron of yours?
He was at the establishment.
Okay, so he didn't walk in highly intoxicated.
No.
Got highly intoxicated at your place.
Oh, no, he was walking over there, like, we have a security.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I see it. And they let him in the door?
He walked out with a bunch of friends. He was just for like 25 half hours, and he started asking the female to dance, and she refused to dance, and that's when the security asked him to leave.
Right.
But he started calling him different kind of names, like bad, That was the.
I guess it's in the first paragraph here. This suspect was highly intoxicated, but he was in your place for half an hour before. Was he served by your staff? Do you know?
I think he got one drink, I believe.
And I guess the other thing that concerns me is that I'm glad that you have security, but that you run a kind of place that you feel you need to have armed security, right? You don't just have security guys.
No, they have a license.
Well, I understand that they have licenses and all that. It's just a little disconcerting to me that we have an establishment in West Allis that is the kind of place that needs armed security. You see what I mean? Apparently the customers that you're attracting need armed security to manage them. By your own admission, because I'm sure it costs more to hire armed guards versus regular.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand exactly.
And that's my concern here.
Okay.
Again, you're running your establishment, but if you're running the kind of place that needs armed guards, to me that just doesn't bode well for the long-term prospects for your business.
Okay, I know you have the restaurant. I don't know, is the restaurant still open when the dancing stuff goes on, or what?
It's open. It's big. The restaurant is on the front, and the bar it's kind of like we have two basically, because we have a basic dining for the dinner,
right,
and we basic at the bar at the nighttime. But beginning with the security, we hire security. They have everything to.
Oh, they're licensed and trained.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
I understand that.
I didn't, I didn't know. I don't want to have regular guys in the door, they cannot to protect by themselves. For me, it's 100% to be protect to my customer. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I'll tell you, the problems that we had in that area. With the place across the street.
It was the same reason.
And now, we don't have the full police report back on the incident this weekend and discuss it, but I'm already planning and possibly pulling your license, your music license, your dance license, because the neighbors are not going to tolerate this anymore. I mean, here we crack down on the other place, which is turning out to be very good, and now all of a sudden you guys start. We're not putting up with this. And so I got to see the report and everything, but you may very well be back here next week, and I'll be making a motion to take away your license. And you can't, it's just getting out of hand. I'm not going to wait for someone to get shot. We're going to do it ahead of time. Alderman Roll.
I guess I'm concerned too. You didn't really answer Alderman Weigel's question. Why do you need armed security? I go to Applebee's. Yeah. They don't have armed security. Yeah, that's why I go there.
I know. For to tell you the truth, I didn't know, because I figured they came to our place looking for a job. We have a lot of people before.
Who's they?
I mean the security company. They come there looking for a job and whatever. Even I came here one time to provide if I can get some protected, because there was a lot of stuff going on after the grocery street was closing. So a lot of crowd used to come at our establishment. For the same reason, we have to have we want to have our customer to protect it.
So
that was I was concerned, and that I didn't mean like we didn't mean to have a security with the arm or whatever, with the gun, but I didn't know who to get, because it like say, if I have somebody on the door, I better be there by myself with nothing, you know.
Mr. Chairman?
Alderman Singstone.
Sir, you've heard what the chairman of the committee has indicated, and he also is one of the two alderpersons in your district, on the first district where your establishment is. And I strongly recommend that you encourage, you instruct, you educate both your security people and your bartending personnel that if any patron wishes to gain entrance or wishes to procure a beverage, and they're remotely intoxicated, that they don't get served or they don't gain entry. Because we don't want you coming back to give us an excuse that, well, they weren't intoxicated. Because you give them one more drink and it pushes them over the edge, it's going to be held against your business. And then you're going to be in front of us, responding to charges and allegations that you failed to comply with what our council is looking for, and that you'll be subject to revocation. So having said that, Mr. Chairman, I move that this particular matter be placed on file.
Yeah, see, I just want to let you guys know
Second.
I'll second.
Okay. Go ahead.
Whatever caused the argument or trouble, they're not. I mean, we're not allowed them to get in at all, because we try to be there, have a decent crowd over there, because whoever argument, if they're not, I mean, they're not coming back in again at all.
Right, but it seems to me, and the thing about it is, it's not the restaurant itself. It's always, in the bar afterwards or later on or something, but it seems to be, we can see this progressing. We saw this at the bar across the street, and it's not going that far. We're not letting it go that far. Okay? The other thing is that you had a contract with Batzner's. I heard that contract is no longer. You need to take care of that. Batzner pest removal.
Okay.
You got to take care of that. We got a problem there, and so you don't know what I'm referring to?
Yeah, no, this problem is taken care of it.
Yeah, well, I talked to the health department. They said that you don't have a contract with them anymore. So I would look that up tomorrow immediately. Okay? Because that's a major problem there. And it's not good for customers. Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Dominic Lalacata.
Okay, this one here, he's not coming in. This one's my fault, because I didn't tell Ann not to call him in, because in reading it over, I mean, the guy called the next day. The only thing that their security camera didn't work. That's the only thing that I thought was suspicious. Otherwise, it's like a he said, she said type thing, or he said type thing. So I just didn't feel it was something that we should have brought. If I got a hold of Ann, they wouldn't have been called in. So she contacted him for not coming in today. So that
place on file.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Austin Karras.
He's not going to... Let's see, they're no longer needs direct seller permit, so...
I give it to Jen.
Okay.
So,
Don't leave me for that.
What's the last one?
let's see, he's no longer needs the permit?
Place on file.
Second.
Defender, Rotwana.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. We're opposed? Okay, go ahead.
Defender, Rotwana.
This was set for a second appearance, and I believe, Ann, you sent the letter saying that this was someone's complaint, correct?
Yes.
To her attorney and to her, correct?
Yes, I did. I have copies of those.
So basically, you can make a decision whether to, what you should do with the license there. They have not made a payment since October 23rd of 2012. Currently, they have about $22,000 outstanding in real estate taxes for the past 3 years.
Okay. Didn't they have personal property also, or?
I believe the personal property is paid off.
Is this sufficient, in your opinion, to move replication at this time, non-renewal?
Yes, that's the committee decide, yes. They have given sufficient notice.
Well, we have a summons complaint here.
Yes, we do.
So so the notion, this would be for the cigarette and the liquor license?
I believe that, yes, all the licenses that were issued to them, yes.
So it'll be a move.
Okay, we're looking at number 12 then, which is the actual summons and complaint.
And they also have a food-related permit as well.
Well, that's all on here though, right?
Yep, it's all the summons and
It's all in
complaints.
the summons and complaints.
Paragraph 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
I move that their denial and or revocation of the licenses.
Second.
Mr. Chair?
Alderman Weigel.
So is this effective on their current license immediately, or is this about their license that starts next week?
This would be I guess,
July 1st?
a non-renewal and a revocation.
So, but this wouldn't take an effect either way till the council meets next Monday.
Right, we'd have to do findings.
So they could stay open either way till
Correct.
To Wednesday. No, till Tuesday.
till Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
But the fact of the matter is that they will be required to be closed. Well, they could do anything that they wouldn't need a permit for. They could sell non-food items, non-cigarette items, and non-alcohol items.
Correct.
Is that correct? I just want to understand that, so that if the police do go in there, they're allowed to stay open, right? They could sell rubber bands.
They could fill a remains. Yes,
So-
they probably won't do that.
No,
Yes.
no, I'm just,
Is there any further discussion on this? All in favor? Aye. Anybody opposed? Then we have number 10, which also is a summons and complaint for them. There must be the other part of it, because it's the same
The
place.
cigarette license.
This is the
Oh, no,
cigarette.
I'm sorry.
This is the liquor and tobacco license. Well, what was this?
I think we just did one summons and complaint, but
that was
One
for
was
the,
for 1 year and one
Yeah, one was
was
for
for the next
2012.
year.
This next is 2013.
yeah, one's for 12-13, and one's for 13.
Okay, so that's just, when okay, number 10 is for 12-13. Do I have a motion?
Same motion I had, Mr. Chairman, and before.
Second.
Okay.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? And then we have number 9 and 11, were just communications to place on file.
Food place on file.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Does that include number 13? 9, 11, and 13?
Okay. We'll do it separate. I see there's another one.
So
So,
communication, sure.
okay,
My
so
motion's good for both.
why don't we make a separate motion on that?
Okay.
Just to make-
Okay, move 13, place on file.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Carries.
Jonathan Klug?
One second, please.
Mr. Chair?
Alderman Wag.
Shep, I think you heard our discussion at the recess meeting last week where we talked about the idea that if we granted you an exception to this, they would be against the best interest of the city and the policy, and we'd have all sorts of issues with all sorts of other people. I understand business isn't what it used to be for anybody, but I'm going to make a motion to just place this on file.
I'll second that for discussion purposes. And Mr. Chairman, if I might, as a council, we'd like to work with you and keep you guys in business. But, there's other businesses also that are delinquent in taxes and other responsibilities in terms of their operations.
I think you applied for a license for next year, correct? Okay. Well, understand that's not going to be granted at least until you get some sort of payment plan worked out with the city attorney's office and I understand it might be difficult with the cash flow the way it is, but I'd like to do everything we can to keep you in the city. So.
Absolutely.
Okay, the actual license, we don't have the actual license here tonight.
Just, of course, communication.
Yeah, it's just a
And we did, for all intents and purposes, Sunday is our last day unless we can, work something out. So
Okay.
we don't plan on being open until the end of the month.
Okay.
And I understand your position, you know.
So,
On the,
So, I mean, you're not going to have any issues with me trying to pull anything or, you know, stay open or anything like that?
yeah, you won't be open July 1st.
Correct.
And the license, although you applied for it, it won't be granted until you come to some sort of agreement and get current, you can have a path to getting current. You know, you don't want to be 100% current, but if you need to work on a payment plan, and then we consider granting the license, and then you'd be able to reopen after that.
Okay.
okay. Have you talked to Jenna yet? She's going to have to talk about working out
We
the
haven't had
payment plan.
conversations yet. I believe there's also, Monica, something about past liquor bills that were unpaid
Yeah.
as well.
That I wasn't aware of.
Yeah, I think Monica, well, I don't think it was a large amount.
I
not sure
think
how much
that couldn't
she
be
is
much of anything.
Yeah, didn't think so much, but, yeah, clear it all up, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay?
Yeah, I haven't talked to her yet because, I mean, we were basically, we just had meetings, you know, it's only been a few days here, so I you know, haven't really had time
Okay.
to clear that
Okay,
up.
when you sit down and figure out, you know, give Jenna a call, in the city attorney's office.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
How would I get a hold of you? Is there a card?
Okay, do we have a motion and a second, place on file? Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Or Washington.
Okay, she'll give you a card then, and we'll be in touch. Corey Washington?
He called.
Oh, he's not gonna...
Right, he's
Oh,
not.
is that why you put those little notes on there?
I did. I tried to
So you
use
say
the
you can't
right
make
ones.
it? So he...
That would get your attention.
Yeah. So he... Okay, so we're just going to hold this?
He's gonna contact Jenna to
Okay.
get back on track.
Okay, so we're going to hold that one. And then we have this one here. Oh, that was... That's going to hold to number 16.
Holding that, 16?
Yeah, they couldn't make it here, too, so...
Well, number 16 has the list of,
No, yeah, 16 is
Oh, I'm
the,
sorry.
What we're doing, what we... Status of those 8, 9.
Okay, wait. That's here. Oh, I see. Okay, so, well, all these people were called in?
all these people received letters, yes.
Okay, well, Ron's not here.
You know, Mr. Chairman?
Yeah.
On the first business on the list, I thought we had worked out an agreement, a payment program with the owner of that business.
Yes, he needs to update one for the 2012
Mr. Nenick, is
taxes.
that your?
Yeah.
He did, but he has not been current on his agreement at this point. Unless we've received it from January 15th, is our last payment received.
And Jenna, is it factual that he is behind in 2010 and 2011 taxes?
In 2012, yes. It's about, he owes, in the 2010, it's $5,492, or $5,492. 2011, it's $10,374. And 2012 is $6,269.
Close to $20,000.
So it's about $275 left in PPTs, or personal property taxes.
Okay, so, well, we're going to have to contact him, and,
Second request.
yeah, second request. and
Yep.
Have him get in here. Then we have,
Rupinder,
yeah, we dealt with that.
I believe Ms. Randawa just actually walked in. Are you Ms. Randawa?
Oh. Okay. Why don't you come on? Well, okay, well, we already voted to take your license away, all of them,
Yeah, I
So-
know, it's due to property tax.
due to property, personal property, and
Right.
everything else.
I talked to Monica this morning, I have applied for the loan from the bank, and I'm going to pay everything by Monday.
Well, this is going to the council on Monday.
Tuesday.
Monday.
Oh, that's right, July.
And so, yeah, I guess if it gets paid in full by Monday before it comes to the council meeting.
Right, you always can change, I guess, your recommendation at that point.
Right.
well, we could hold it up, I suspect, for another 2 weeks,
Because
couldn't
it's
we?
bank
That's
will
fine.
take
No, we
some
already
time,
voted,
so...
so-
Yeah, okay.
I'd rather, because it's been going on for a long time,
Yeah.
we're going to leave it that way, and this goes in front of the council on Monday, and obviously you can stay open until then, because the first is Monday. And
Ms. Randall, is that for all 3 years of taxes? that you're
Yes,
getting
yeah.
along? Okay,
For 2010, 11, and for
okay.
13.
okay, does she come to you or the clerk's office to pay them?
Why don't you come to the city attorney's office?
Okay, same.
Okay, and see Jenna on that, because it'll save time.
All
And
right.
the council meeting is on Monday, so
Yes.
make sure this is done Monday, not
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Monday.
Because it'll be too late.
So as it is right now,
Right.
you're closed you will be closed on Monday.
It can't be open.
You can't be open.
Okay.
We're holding your license for next license year. So July 1st during the day, you won't have to go open up the business. You will go pay off, you'll come and pay her off.
Okay.
And then she'll bring proof to us
Yeah,
Monday
it's
night.
been paid,
And then, assuming that's all paid off and we're all happy, then you'd be able to open up
So if I
late
try to
Tuesday
pay on
afternoon.
Friday, then I will be able to open on Monday?
She should be, you can't make her close until we actually formally vote, the entire council votes to take the license away.
Oh, that's
So
right.
she can be
Okay,
open on
that
Monday.
really doesn't happen. So you're open, you can be open Monday. Okay.
Okay, so you
But still
understand?
make sure you come pay the bill off.
Yeah, I will do that.
Make sure it's if you get a certified check.
Cashier's check.
Yeah, cashier's check, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, then we have Tammy.
Tammy Dopp.
Okay, it says you've been making the regular payments, but no agreement has been, no plan for 2012 yet.
Right, I went down a couple times and they told me just to come in here and do it today. I have tried, I've been there
Okay.
to try to get a payment agreement for this
Plan?
time. Yep,
Well-
absolutely.
Jen, you set up all those plans, right?
Yes, this one, just for I guess the record, this has been, there's $10,000 owed in 2010, and $8,570 from 2011, and $6,000 from this year. So I don't know, I mean, is it realistic that you're going to get this paid off?
I'm trying, yes.
'Cause I know I did receive a call about something about your mortgage, is that all?
Yep, I'm all,
They said
my
they were
house.
behind, so that's why I have a question.
Nope.
Are you
My
gonna-
mortgage for the building is fine. I'm current 100%.
Okay, is it going to continue to be $200 per month?
We can, boost it up.
How much?
About 400 then.
$400 per month? Okay.
Yeah. If that factory would open across the street, that would be a big old help for me.
Can't make that happen.
I know. Wouldn't it,
We wish it was open too.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, well then I'll send you something regarding the $400 per month then.
Okay, that would be awesome. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. And then this Deborah Ramirez here, it says should be by the 21st? Should be paid off.
Deborah Ramirez.
Oh, it is paid, yes.
It's
She
paid?
satisfied everything on
Okay,
Friday.
fine. Okay, then Robert Ubelak?
We have my last week, Mr. Ubelacker?
Yeah, that was on the building and the state of the building.
Yeah.
I can tell you that we did just sign an agreement right now tonight for the next year. They did pay $4,000 yesterday towards
Okay.
their amount, so they have made a significant dent.
So you're satisfied then that we can,
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Just try and catch up.
Okay.
Thank you.
The copy that will be sent to you in the mail.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Justin?
Corey's not here.
Mamma Mia's
Oh,
paid in
that's right,
full
okay, I see.
yesterday.
Yeah, I see, okay.
That means it's paid in full.
Yes,
Justin is, Corey called in.
yes.
Okay,
Scott Enos, Vince and Sue.
no, they're coming back, so go ahead.
Scardy
That should
has
be-
called and left a message saying that she was ill, that she was having some health problems.
Right.
They paid $1,000, I believe, yesterday or
Okay.
this morning. But they're still significantly in debt.
So, as far as we still got this open, I don't know, should we just hold this? Which one?
This is kind of a status.
Well, this is all the people in general, but there's still some people on here that aren't.
I will have another list that I'm getting from the health department that will have some additionals.
Okay, did Michael O'Connor come in? Oh, still not here. So we'll wait. Okay, then we have John Cisa? Someone's complaint?
John Sissa?
Cisa. Okay. Okay, so we have the summons and complaint. Did you receive your summons and complaint?
Yes, I did.
And do you agree with everything that's on it, or how it's going to work? So how does...
So based on his agreement, then you can take the complaint to be true, and then you can make a decision as to what you want to do with that. Including, you can also go into, there's a closed session on here. If you want to go in closed session, you can, or you can create an open session.
Okay, this is for the Newport bartender's license.
Oh, this is a bartender's license. Okay.
Sir Gregory's Pub.
Right. Oh, okay. Okay. I read that, so. Someone's complaint and everything, I have no problem with just voting to revocate. Will we be denying it? Will we be denying it, or?
I guess revoke and not renew. I'll just pay for both of them.
And not renew?
Yeah, and not renew.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Any further discussion?
Mr. Chairman, this is predicated upon, I don't understand if there's an admission of the allegations and complaint, but is that because of the numbers of OWIs?
And then the additional one.
There was 4 OWI convictions.
Okay.
Oh, there was the fourth.
Okay, the fourth one, yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you, sir. That's it.
Thank you for coming down.
Do I get reimbursed for my application? $90?
You would write a letter to the assistant clerk. Let me write that down.
Okay. We also have number 18, which is
Move denial of that. Move denial.
okay. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion?
Just bring that into
All in
our
favor?
office.
Aye.
Which office is that?
Clerk's office.
Okay.
Albert Hernandez.
Albert Hernandez. Okay, this was another one that we denied, and went to someone's complaint. And did you get your notice?
Yes.
Did you read it over?
Yes.
Do you agree with everything that's on it?
Yes.
Okay, so once again, do we need to go in closed session for this? I don't know.
I have no problem. I'll be here.
Okay.
So the members want to.
Okay, so it'll be both for item number 19 and 20. One is to deny and one is to, for the summons complaint. Okay, do I have a
Move
motion?
denial.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
So is that to revoke and not renew? Is that?
Yep.
Okay. So make sure that's clear on the record.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Margaret Finley.
Ms. Finley, were you served a copy of the summons and complaint?
No.
Okay, I know the officers were having trouble serving you. So what we're gonna do is give you a copy of it. You can acknowledge receipt of that, please. You can just verbally acknowledge receipt of that, I would appreciate it.
Acknowledge.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, should we hold this then, or?
Yeah, let's give her a chance to take a look at it, and we can probably put it on for either the July 1st meeting, or we can set it for...
Okay, as you see, the last two gentlemen that were just here, read it over, agree with it. If you don't agree with it, we go into like a hearing type thing.
Or Ms. Finley, you also can agree to withdraw your license too, as another option you have.
And this is, again, for the fourth conviction for OWI.
Third.
Right. We have one at October of 1999, August of 2001, January 2012, and then we have April of 2012.
Did you get arrested in April?
No, there should only be 3.
I have 3 listed in the
Yeah,
complaint.
it only should be 3. Yeah.
Paragraph 5.
So we got, is that one,
We granted her license, what year did we grant her license? Going back to when? Yeah,
this is a renewal,
yeah, so
it'd be
2011, I believe.
2011.
This happened during the licensing period.
in between, so.
I think that you probably were told at that time to come back with a third, that would, may very well be a basis for revocation or non-renewal.
Okay, so why don't you read everything over, and we'll call you in for our next meeting. And,
And do you have any objection to being on July 1st?
Oh, I don't mind it.
Okay, fantastic.
okay. So, thank you for coming.
Okay, no problem.
Then we have, the attorney for Ted has asked for one more, well, he had asked for another extension, which we said was the last to him.
Have we made contact with Ted Atkinson?
I talked to Ted because I didn't want Ted sitting here all this
Yeah.
time and everything, and no, everything is not done yet.
Right, I talked to Ted and Mike Romans, the plumbing inspector, today, and they indicated the same thing, that it was not
So,
done yet.
so we're going to call him at our next regular meeting.
We can do the July meeting, the July 23rd meeting.
Okay.
That's fine.
So we'll have him in here on July 23rd, and no ands, ifs, or buts. It's done by then, or they're done by then. Okay, seeing that we had no shows and we had all those other things. Is Michael O'Connor here yet? So we'll go for him. And so, is there anything else that anybody has? Did we went through everything? Surprisingly fast?
Surprisingly quick.
I have motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Sit here.
23rd, I'm leaving, yeah. The same for me.